Now I'm going to do presentation of my review of NEET 56 Model 4th year 2025 to 2026. Flow of the presentation. So these are the points which I'm going to talk about. And here is a summary of last week planning. So in flow of the presentation, summary of last week planning is missing, and cumulative. Okay, I will tell you some these points. First, cumulative average, promises, weekly data, what went well, what did not go well, highlights of this week, time not in center, daily tracking, weekly tracking, plan versus actual, and planning. And here two things is not here, 2 points. One is last week summary planning, and next week summary planning. So this is the summary of last week planning. So my plan was to complete in science chapter 7 and 8, and in math I will my plan was to complete chapter 8, 9 and 10. So only I completed, and in math my plan was to complete chapter 8, 9 and 10. So in math I completed chapter 8, and in chapter 9 I completed one exercise I complete. There is two more exercise. Total exercise is three, and I completed only one exercise. So 9 and 10 is not complete, and in science 8 is not complete. And this is promises. So I fulfilled my promise 5 days, and on Wednesday I have no promise, and Saturday I did not fulfill my promise. Weekly data. So my time in center average is 9 hour 20 minutes, and my time on diluting average is 7 hour 30 minutes, and my time on math average is 2 hour 41 minutes, and 7 center average is 1 minute, and English average is 29 minutes. What went well? So here is 3.1. First, this week I fulfilled my promise 5 days. This week I did 1 day 13 hour time in center, and third is this week I did 1 day math more than 4 hours, less than 5 hours. So I did 4 hour 47 minutes on Tuesday. And what did not go well? So I did. So this week I did not did more English. My English average is very less, and my time in center average is sorry, 7 center average is also very less. Highlights of this week. So this week there is one highlight. This week I did 1 day more than 4 hours of math, and I'm not in center. So with parents' permission, my parents give me only 2 days permission permitted on Friday and Saturday. On Friday 5 hour 25 minutes, and Saturday 8 hour 12 minutes. So so time not in center. So I absent on Sunday 54 minutes, and Monday my time in center is 13 hour 18 minutes. So there is I don't need parents permission, and I was not absent any hour or minute. I absent on Sunday 54 minutes, on Tuesday 2 hour 9 minutes, and Wednesday 5 hour 35 minutes, and Thursday 2 hour 37 minutes. So 4 days I absent without parent permission. And daily tracking. So this link is not open, so I can say there is total 100. I take there is total 105 5 tracking. I take only 15, so there is total 105 tracking, and I did 27 tracking this week. And here is left 3 tracking in of prayer, daily in charge report, and computer utilization research. So daily in prayer. So on Sunday to Friday I did 4 times, and Saturday only I did 2 times. And DIR. So this week I have to be daily in charge. I have to send daily in charge report only 2 days. So yeah, I did. I was daily in charge on 2 days, and I sent DIR daily in charge report 2 days on Monday and Thursday. And computer utilization register. So only on Sunday I did 1 hour 57 minutes, and Thursday I did 32 minutes, and left days I did 0. Weekly tracking. So there is total 8 tracking, and in revision doubt clarification on Saturday question. So today it will happen. So I that's why I write it there WH. So today it will happen. And goal notebook submission on Saturday. So this week I did not submit my goal notebook till 4 o'clock. We have to submit till 4 o'clock. So I did not submit till 4 o'clock. And review reflection on Sunday. So this is the review reflection which I am doing. And weekly in charge report on Saturday. So this week I was not weekly in charge. So that's why I write it there, not me, NN, not me. And review next week subject planning on Sunday. So yeah, I did uh, in this presentation. And subject self-test, self-evaluation on Monday. So I did not did external evaluation on Tuesday. Complete checklist project discussion on flow state of mind 0. So plan versus actual. So on in math, I have to do in this week in whole week I have to do 21 hour, but I did only 18 hour 48 minutes. And in science, I have to do in this whole week 10 hour 30 minutes, but I did only 9 hour 50 minutes. I did improve from from better than last week's, which gone. I did more than that week's in this week. And in English reading, so there is a I have to do 28 pages per day, and I did 29 page. And in so planning of this next week. So this week my backlog of math 88 hour. So but I will do only 3 hour per day. And in science, my backlog is 42 minutes. Sorry, 42 hour. But I will do in this week only 1.5 hour per day. And in English, my backlog is 52 minutes, but I just taken 4 pages per day. But I can read more because in this week I read 10 pages also. So I can do more, but it take only 4 pages, but I will do more. And cumulative average, so from till week first to week 40, this is week 46. So till first week to week 46, my cumulative average of time in center is 7 hours 16 minutes. And exposure trip, so I need time in center for exposure trip 12 hour, but my time in center is 9 hour 20 minutes, so I am not eligible for exposure trip. And C1 C2 C3, so in Seva I am C1 minus because it is uh, sorry, here it will be 10 minutes. Sorry, 0 will be first and then 1. I did mistake here, not 10. Here it will be 1 minute, so C1 minus. And time in center, my time in center is 9 hour 20 minutes, so C2 minus. And in focus study, total focus study is 16 hours, so C1 minus. And summary of planning, so this week I will complete in science chapter 8 and 9, and in math I will complete chapter 9 and 10 this week. So yeah, it's in. My presentation is in. Thank you.